In the class is really important because if you are here, now you will try to understand what we are saying and you will be able to ask questions. If you are not here, I don't know how you are going to ask questions. You are going to just watch video. So, what's going to be the difference between go to YouTube, watch video on YouTube, and register for this class? You see, so the best thing is to come to the class. Somebody need to mute. Somebody, you guys want to mute so that we will talk over each other. Okay. So, like I said, you are going to have the video. I'm going to record all of the classes. Like every day, we are going to record every Thursday and Fridays, and I will be sending those videos to you. Okay. But try your best to be in class, because by being in class, you will understand better. You will ask questions right there. If you don't understand some, you'll be able to ask questions and I will answer your question. It's good. Do I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay. Another question.
So my next question is, if we are doing a project at home and we have like some issue or some difficulty to do it, can we reach out even if it's not like Thursday and Friday? Can we like reach out anytime to ask question and clarification and stuff?
Okay, that is a good question. You can reach out, but let me tell you this: the project I'm going to give you will be based on what we did in class. I will not give you something that you need to do research for. If you repeat what we did in class, you should be able to do that project without any problem, because it's going to just cover what we have did in class. And again, when that time comes, we are going to have group. You will not be by yourself. Yeah, you will try it by yourself first. And some questions that you cannot do, you want to go to your team and do it with your team. So you are going to be in a team of 4, 5. And you guys now do it together. I think I need to mute because when you guys want to come to the class, you will be in class and you will be full in class. You don't want to be doing many things at the same time.
Okay.
I got a question.
Okay. All right. I just mute people. I think Mr. Christian is the one that got the question. So if you have question now, you just raise your hand. If I say raise your hand, you don't need to do this. No, you do it on the Zoom. In the Zoom, thing you will see right there. There's a React. If you click on React, you will be able to raise your hand on Zoom. Okay. Inside of what I call it, this application, there's a way to raise your hand. So where you see share, you will see React. On React, click on it, you will see where you can raise your hand right there. Okay. So when you raise your hand, and I will let you talk. I will open you to be able to talk. Okay, because we don't want to be talking over each other. And apart from that, you guys want to be on video because some people, they will just log in, they are not really in class. Maybe they log in and they were cooking. They will be cooking. They log in, they will be doing something else. The 3 hours Thursday is for the class. The 3 hours from 7 to 10 on Thursday and Friday is for the class. So make sure that you put that one for the class. Okay? You don't want to be doing something else at that time. So you guys want to be on video. You want to have your video open so that I can see you. You will be able to see me and I will see you that you are in class. Because some people will be cooking and we will be already did a lot of things and then we come back and ask questions of what we already passed and we go back again. So you can ask any question that you want to ask, but try to be in class and on video. Okay. All right. Let me let you talk. I think it's Christian. Christian. Okay, I think let's go with Ian's first.
Okay. I would like to know what are the materials that we're gonna be using
during this class? Like, what are the sources? My second question is like, I see Linux in the WhatsApp group. I see Linux RHCSA. What does it mean?
Okay, two good questions. Everything that you need is your laptop. So for those who don't have a laptop, I put in our WhatsApp group. You can use that link to purchase a laptop, cheap laptops. You don't want to go and buy 1,000 or 1,000 laptops, like 1,000 or 1,500 laptop. They don't even work for this thing that we are doing. They are going to give you issue. Those $300 laptop are the best one for this class. Okay, so those Dell, you can purchase that. If you already have laptop, you're good. That is the only thing that you need. The rest of the thing, you'll be getting it from me right here. So all of the rest of the information will be providing the class. You only need the laptop.
All right, sounds good.
Apart from that, you asked a question about Linux and RHCSA. Good question.
Yes.
It's the same thing. RHCSA just means Red Hat Certified System Administrator, which is the certificate that you are going to register for and go for on this class, at the end of this class. Okay, so it is a Linux certificate.
Okay, so for the certifications, are we taking it with you, or are we going to pay like somewhere else to take it?
Okay, another good question.
Is
So
it
for
like
the
an exam, right?
There is a company called Red Hat. Red Hat company. They are the one that you are going to take that certificate from them, from Red Hat company. I will show you when the time comes how to register for that certificate. You register and you will take the certificate from Red Hat. It is an international certificate. This certificate, it is really important. It is good certificate, important more than most of the certificate in IT out there. Why? Because this is this will not be multiple choice questions. It's going to be projects like you are working at work. They are going to give you project like you at work, and you are working at work. And if you can do it, that means you're good. And that is why the companies will trust you to with that certificate when they see that certificate. So I will show you how to register for that certificate, and you will be able to register and pass that certificate if you follow well the class.
Okay, one last question. So like, is the certificate renewable, like every year, every 2 years, or how long we can keep it?
Okay, that is another good one. This certificate is valid for 3 years.
Okay.
But it can be valid more than that. Let me explain. So if you get this certificate, they are going to give you 3 years, right there. Now, if that 3 years is coming and you go for the highest certificate, like the engineer certificate, and you pass the engineer certificate, they are going to give you another 3 years on top of the administrator. You don't take administrator anymore because you take the highest. So whenever you are taking the highest certificate, you don't take the lowest anymore.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Another question?
I have a question.
Okay. Miss Wendy.
So my question is, all right, I see a lot of company moving to the cloud. So my question is, so Azure and AWS and stuff like that. So are you seeing many now companies using on-prem servers, or do you think that in the future the servers like the on-prem will kind of fade away? Just a question.
That is a good question. So, yeah, I think the future is going to the cloud. Okay. And again, even when we go to the cloud, we still need Linux because inside of the cloud is Linux. We are using Linux inside of the cloud. So there's no way that you are going to be able to use Google Cloud, Azure, or AWS without Linux, right?
But,
yeah, but again, The only thing that's going to change, if for you already know a little bit about this thing,
Yeah,
instead of using VMware,
that's
are going to change. It will not be VMware, it will not be maybe physical machine at the data center, it will be cloud.
okay. So because that's what I'm going to see, like the VMware, all of these will kind of, but I
Yeah,
know Linux will still use Linux in the cloud, but those will go away. Okay.
that is it.
So does that mean that since that is coming, I mean that's where the world is going. Should we like, for example, I give my example, right? I use cloud, AWS.
Okay.
So should I use that to practice or the VMware? Because I'm trying to use, but I'm afraid that if I do and we are using the VMware, I'm not going to be able to. So I don't know. Is it something that I can try to create or launch?
Yes, it's good to try cloud. Right now, it's good to try cloud. You can try AWS and you say you are using it already at work, right?
Yep,
Is that what
yep.
you say?
Mhm.
Yeah. So you should be using it at home too.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I want to use it for the class, but I'm don't know if I will try and see how it goes. So
It's fine. It's Linux that run on it. Run Linux on it. You
yeah,
can use it anywhere.
okay. But in that, so that should I use a Linux Red Hat instance or any or like Ubuntu any or it doesn't matter.
If it is for this class, I will suggest that you use Red Hat because
Okay.
that is what we are using in the class, and that is what we are going to exam for, right? So I will
Okay.
say use Red Hat instance. But
Okay.
Linux is Linux. Ubuntu, most of the command are the same,
Yeah.
except a few of them.
Mhm. Okay.
All right. Okay. Next questions. Yep.
Yeah, my question is, how much is gonna be the certificate, the test by himself at the end of this
At
class?
the end, that is 500, and you have two try. It's 500 for the certificate. You pay 500, you have two tries. So when you go first and you do not make it, you can go for the second try. And if the person still did not make it, we need to pay another 500. It's 500,000. $500. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Another question? All right. So let's say, do we have some of our engineer right here that can talk to us a little bit before you guys introduce yourself. I think I have Ronis. Let me start with Ronis. He's a recent engineer, and I'll go with Said later on. Ronis, you want to start your video and unmute yourself?
Hi. Hi, sir. How you doing?
Let me see. Give me a second. This is okay. I can see you now. All right. All right, Ronis.
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. And I hope everybody doing well here too.
How's work?
Well, it's going good. Can't complain. Yeah,
Nice.
can't complain.
Great. All
Yeah,
right,
so
yeah. Ronis did class 11, right? It was class
yes,
11.
class
Yeah.
11 with
Yeah.
Ibrahim. Yeah.
So yeah, he did class 11, and yeah, he followed. What I can see, I see like he was a shy, like he was like don't want to talk, even though he knew things. He don't want to talk, and I was like that before. But he was doing his thing. He was doing his thing. He followed everything. He followed all of the instruction, and he got his certificate at the end of the class. Right away, he got a certificate, and he made it to Sunday class, and from there he got a job. So tell us your journey. How did you do it? From the beginning to tell us a little bit about yourself and things like that.
All right, so yeah, as the teacher already said, my name is Vion Ronis, and I did the class 11 with some of my friends. And how did I end up starting doing the class and getting that certificate and learn on the job is, first of all, I first wanted to do the IT, but I didn't know where to start from. I was, thinking about doing cyber security and be help desk and things like that. And then I know a friend of mine that I know personally, and his girlfriend actually took the STEM class and got a job. We were still we was in the same neighborhood, and I saw how her life had changed, in a matter of time. And I was so impressed about that. And I asked, how can I get in touch with Stan, and how would I, what would be the process for me to take the class? And she put me on, and then I started the class. Started the class the first month, things like that. I was impressed, and I was doing whatever I need to do to, and I was very excited because I wanted to do this IT thing for a long time. I also switched from what I was doing as work, as job. Um, when I started, everything was going good, but as everything things are not like the way you're gonna plan it to. Sometimes you're gonna have a lot of difficulty. I was having some time, so tough time to be able to go through the whole thing. But I never gave up because I know that I wanted this and I really want to do this. And because I have proof that people actually took the same class and their life had changed, they made it and they make a lot of money. So if those people was able to do it, then I know that I will be able to do it too. And I kept doing even though I was having difficulty in my personal life. I still never skip class. I was still following everything that Stan was telling us and do whatever I need to do. And I say he was also mentioning to you guys that you guys don't need to go on Google trying to overload you guys with another information. Everything that you guys need to be able to take this class and get that certification and learn on the job will be provided to you here. You don't need to go outside trying to search for things. No. So, after I went to the whole process and went to take the exam, I got my certification one time. I didn't have to do it twice. And then went to the Sunday class where they teach us about how would you go through the interview process. Over there too, I learned a lot. And also and after I think I didn't after 2 months or something like that, I was able to land on my first job. And this thing's really real, for real. Because the process will be hard. But if you really want to do it and change your life, because if you're already in this class, you came and you sign up for it, that means that something is lacking in your life. Maybe you don't like what you do, or the money you are making now is not why you wanna be at. And that's why you sign up for this class. And this class can really change your life for real. I was when I saw my first paycheck, I'm like, no, ain't nobody. Going from making 3,000 a month to making 8 to 10,000, I was nah, because at my age, I'm like, no way, no way. So this is really real, for real. But the process will not be easy because everything that's beautiful, the process won't be easy. But it's up to you to know that okay, this is what I want to do, and this next 6 months coming up, you will tell yourself that you want to sacrifice it to do this thing and be able to be in the same position that I am today and giving this information that I'm giving you guys today and be able to do it to the next people that will be taking this class next year, for example. So yes, that's a little bit about what I can tell you guys and tell you guys to be, ready here and ready to do this thing. And in next 6 months, some people, even in my class, people got a job like Saeed. He got his job while, before we even finish our class. So I think this thing is really real. And if you guys give 100%, you will make it happen. So that's what I can tell you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Ronis. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you guys hear Ronis. So, you have question for him? I will take like 2 to 3 questions before I let somebody else talk to you. Any question for Ronis? Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So you guys talking about Sunday class. What is the Sunday class?
Our Sunday class is after you finish everything here and then you got your certification. We have another group that's only happen on Sundays where they'll teach you a lot about how would you go to the interviews and the questions. We work on questions as well and things like that. So it's after you finish the first process, which is taking this class and get a certification.
Yeah. When you get your certificate, that is the passport to get to that group.
Yeah.
That group is not like another class. No, it's just revision group. It's everything that we have taught during the 6 months. That is what we are just reviewing it again right there. and the way that you need to express, the way that you need to talk at the interview, that is where you get. Apart from me, you have a lot of people who are there that already did the class, make it. Even Ronis will be there now because he's now engineer, so he'll be there now to help. That is it.
That's true.
So those who already pass, those who already get their job, they will be there to help.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Another question for him?
Welcome.
That's good. Thank you so much, Ronis.
You're welcome, sir.
Let's see. Who want to go next? I think we have Moses, I believe.
Hi, Professor.
Hey, you ready?
Yeah, ready, Professor.
All right.
I'll go next. My weekend just starts.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, party. We're having the Eid tomorrow, so I'm traveling right now.
Are you traveling?
Yeah, I'm traveling, but I just pulled over because
Okay.
of yeah.
All
So hi, my name is Saidi Zakari. So and I'm from Benin. As Loris already mentioned about me, we took the class. I took the class 10, but when I started, it was good, and after a few months, life comes in, and then I was not able to continue the class, so I stopped, and then I came back on class 11. So when I came back, I said to myself, because before I met Stan, I went through a lot. I tried to do a lot of things with people. They just deceive me. They deceive me. I invest money with people, try to do things. It never worked for me. So when I heard about Stan, they say he can train you, you could get the job. And I was not believing, because people, they deceive me so much. So, but after I came back, I said to myself, okay, this will be the last person that I would try to do something with. If it work, I will be thankful. If it didn't work, I would never trust anybody to learn from that person or do whatever. I'm not gonna do it. So then I start learning, and I give myself 100% because one thing about Linux, you need to give yourself 100%. You don't want to give yourself 1% of doubt or something. No, say to yourself, I love this. I want to do this to change my life, and give yourself 100%. You will make it. Because as people are, Loris already said, a lot of people are saying it. This thing will change your life. This thing will change your life. It's when I get this job that I realized that in this country, there are two categories of people. There are the people that work hard. They you have a back pain, you have all the misery in life, and you don't make shit. You're struggling. And there are some people that work less. They make big money. They enjoy life. They're having life. So this thing is a life changing. If you meet Stan in your life, it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like you meet somebody who can change your destiny. I'm not lying to you. I know what I went through in my life, and I will be thankful to him forever. It's not like we are not doing publicity. It's the truth. If his son did wrong to me, I will never come and testify at his class. Right now, you can get 1,000, I don't know, 1,000 people can testify, because me, I know people that even took his class, they didn't get the job, but until now, they will testify that his son is true. What he teach you is something good. If you do it well, it will change your life. So you are lucky that you are here today. All you need to do, take this class seriously. Take it seriously if you really want to change your destiny. Take it seriously. And I'm promising you, in 8 months from now, you will start seeing things coming in your life. You will smile. This is serious. And I'm in the job market. until right now, companies, they're looking for people, and Linux is something, if you know Linux, they will respect you. They will respect you. No matter what company you go in, you learn what Stan is teaching you, they will respect you. There is no way, because he's teaching you things that are like so valuable you cannot even imagine. Me in my company, I just got there 4 months, but right now I'm training people in Linux. You know, so it's something. Don't joke with it, don't play with it, just take it seriously, and I'm telling you, it's going to change your life. That's all I have to say. You know, and I know a lot of people are behind me, they are going to testify the same thing. So everything is now, they say la balle de votre camp. So it's up to you guys to play. It's gonna work out for you. You know, there is no way. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much, Said.
Yeah.
Anyone have a
Welcome.
question for him before we let him go?
Yeah.
He starts his weekend already.
Yeah, Professor.
Any question? All right. Thank you so much, Said.
Okay, Professor.
All right.
Okay, Professor. We'll catch up later.
All right.
Yeah, bye.
Yes, Stan. Can I go next?
Yeah.
Mamadou. Because I
Mama,
got,
let me see.
maintenance to do.
Let me. Okay, I got you. Got you. All right, Mamadou. How you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. How's work?
Good. So far, so good.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to us.
Okay. My name is Mamadou Diallo. I was in class 7. I did class 7 first, and when we finished the class, we had 1 month for the boot camp. I traveled that moment. I'm gonna tell you the good things and the bad things that I went through, that I can say. And when I traveled, I didn't follow the boot camp the last month. And when I came back, I practiced all the project and all the class, the whole class. I practiced everything at the beginning. One thing I can tell you, every day you guys did 3 hours class. You need to practice at least 2 times, because I did that at the beginning. I was doing that to memorize. You don't need to memorize the command. While you typing, at the beginning you're gonna see like it's hard, but it's not really hard. While you practicing, you're gonna know everything. It's gonna be easy for you. You don't need to memorize all those commands, but there is a lot of commands you need to go through. I can tell you that right now. And when I travel and came back, I practiced for the exam and I passed the exam at that moment, but I didn't went through how can I say that? The boot camp. And I start applying for job. I did one mistake at that moment. I realized when I start applying, I get interviews. I did 1, 2 interview, but all the questions they was asking me was on the boot camp. I didn't know anything at that moment. I did 1, 2, 3 interview. I didn't know anything. Sometimes I respond some questions, but most of the questions I didn't follow it. And Stan had me at the Sunday class, and I remember one day Conco told us like people who was coming to go through the boot camp and watch all the boot camps. And I started watching the boot camp, and I took my time at that moment. I take like 3 weeks to go. When I left work, I come back home at around 12, and I spend my time like 3 hours, 4 hours until 4 a.m. sometimes. And I took notes at that moment. When I watched the video, I took note. And I saw all the questions they was asking me at the previous interview. Stan already gave everything. And I didn't know he gave all those questions and answer at the bootcamp. And I start learning. I learn. But at that moment, I was going through family things and all those kind of things. And I stopped studying. And I waste my time. I can say at that moment, I start going through I start learning. I stopped learning, and I went through a lot of things, and I come back on class 11, 10 or 11, I think, and I called Stan to add me uh, uh, on the class and send me the videos, and he did that, and at that moment I decide, because the previous class I was, most of the people who got the certificate already start working, and I see how the struggle they went through. I decide at that moment I'm gonna get that job, because why those people getting those job? Why not me? And I decided at that moment to go through, and I put in my mind I'm gonna get the job. I practice every day. I touch my computer at least 1 to 2 hours. I practice, I practice, I practice. I was getting interviews. Sometimes I did good some interviews I didn't do good, but how can I say that? When I'm going through the interview, as Stan said, you need to record the interview. After that, you went through the record and take the note, and that's gonna help you a lot. And I did all those kind of things. That's why that what pay the effort paid what I was learning paid, and I got the job. Right now I'm working, and what I can say, like, you need to focus on and put your time on it, because you have to put on all your time on it to succeed. And now, like, I think, like, you're gonna focus on the job you're working right now, because uh, when you focus on other stuff, you cannot reach this thing. You need to focus on this thing and touch your computer every day, and practice. The only thing that I can say for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Any question for him? Any question for Mamadou Diallo? Guinea people. You don't have question? You good? Okay. Mamadou, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Stan.
Yeah, I think you say you have some to do tonight, right?
Yeah. Maintenance right now.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks a lot.
We have Mr. Moses.
Yes, boss.
Hey, sir. How you doing?
Very much. Okay. I'm doing fine. How are you too?
I'm good. I'm good.
How you guys doing, everybody? How you doing?
Yeah, some people are afraid.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Nice meet you.
Yeah, thank you. I don't have much to say. Everybody, they've all spoken well. But it's just that, like, what I would say is this: is a determination. If you really believe you want to do it, understand? So, look at the numbers now. I see like about 36 right now. Maybe before the class finishes, maybe you're going to be left with 20 people or 15 or 18. Because some people will pull out, some people will be discouraged, some people will get frustrated. That's the way it is. But one thing I know is what is worth doing is worth doing well. If you just take it as a job, you want to change your future, you want to change your life. That's you take it like that, and you're gonna follow that path and follow what your teachers ask you to do the project and attend classes, go over the videos before the next class. I will just touch on what really worked for me, what I did. I started class 8. A lot of setback, disappointment, discouragement along the way, but I was focused. I made sure that I watched the video before the next class. I used the weekend. We have 2 classes in a week, Thursday, Friday. So I made sure and ensure that I watched the two classes, the classes that I recorded the weekend before the next one. Because if the videos are piled up, you're gonna be discouraged, you're gonna be too much. That's when you get lost. So if you ensure that, okay, when the teacher sends the video to you, make sure you find time, watch the video before the next class. If for Thursday, Friday, make sure you watch the 2 days videos before the next class. That way you can keep up with whatever you are given, assignment, everything. And you guys should try and form a group like Likely Minds. Do not form a group with somebody who is not ready, who does not believe in your path, because we all have a different mindset. Like I said, we can be 100, 1,000, but not everybody wants the same thing. But depends on the personality if you really want to get it. But there's a lot of opportunity for Linux admin outside, a lot. I'll be there, and I'm seeing it. I'm a beneficiary of the result, though I have to put in the effort. I put in the effort, like same way you have to put in the effort. It's not going to be easy. I'm telling you, you're going to be lost. You're going to be discouraged. But I'm telling you, if you can endure, persevere, just be focused, get a certificate, make it to the boot camp, your job is there. Don't worry about what everybody says. IT, Linux, there's job outside. A lot. I can tell you. I had no IT background, no nothing. I'm just coming from management, not really no IT background. I was introduced by a friend and I picked interest in it. And it really worked out for me because right now I can tell you, in my job right now, everybody, like, if you are a Linux admin, the kind of respect they give to you because they're scared of typing command. Everybody wants to work on Windows, just click, 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 and that's it. But if you can, sit down command line, man, you'll be respected. Yeah, that's it. If you can, command line, you are good at command line, commands and everything with Linux, bro, that is it. Up to now, I still refer to the videos in the classes. You can, Mr. Stan can testify. I ask him for videos. I still play the video, listen to those videos because I want to be grounded. You can't know it all, but at least you know what you're doing, know your stuffs. You understand? So that you can defend what you have. The class is going to be 6 months. Within the 6 months, you're going to acquire what somebody who went to university for 4 years to acquire. Within 6 months, you have it. Because somebody who said, okay, I studied Linux in university or whatever, but you already know everything he went to do in 4 years or whatever, 2 years or whatever, because Mr. Stan already packaged everything. It's like full package for you. Everything you need. Everything you need. Don't just follow his command, is the guideline. Whatever it tells you to do, just do it. Follow everything. You're going to get there. We are on this side, we can testify because we've been through that process. But it's not going to be smooth ride like that. You understand that now? It's not going to be smooth ride. You have a lot of opportunities because you have people who have been through the process. You can talk to them for guideline and anything you need. Even Mr. Stan is always available to respond to you. It's not about the money. The end reward is more than the money. Just create time, sacrifice. This time around, like, you got to plan your schedule. If you got to, if you have a timetable for a weekend, if you party in the weekend, make sure you can reduce the how you party. Like number of party you attend the weekend. Like just leave 3 hours, finish the whole video, and then have your notes down. You're gonna be grateful for everything. I'm telling you, not everybody will here. I'm not being the devil's advocate. Not everybody here will make it to the end because a lot of people will pull out. But if you can endure to the end, I'm telling you, the other side is always room for everybody. The other side is room for everybody. I commit everybody. This is a job rare for you.
So hard to find.
That's what I have to say. If you have any question, I can answer it.
Thank you so much. Mr. Yes, seem like you have a question.
Yes, I do. First of all, I want to thank everybody for those who are sharing their experience. I'm really impressed by your experience, and it's very encouraging. So for Moses, my question is, what's your daily, life look like at work? Like, uh, what's your position right now at work, and um, like, what do you do at work every single day? And if possible, to Mr. Stan, I would like to know if with the certification that we will get through this class, what are the different positions that we can, apply for? Thank you.
Okay. Let me start.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Linux server specialist.
Okay.
Yeah. I work for a government entity in Georgia.
Okay.
So my daily life, like I work, it depends. It doesn't go the same way every day. When I arrive at work, I look at my email, just check my email, see what's going on over there. Probably somebody sent an email, just look at it, what you have for the day. Look at your schedule. If you have on Teams, if you have a meeting schedule, look at that. Then if you have a previous project, you have a current project you're working on, you jump on your project immediately. And if you working on a project or working on something before the close of the day, the day before, you go just continue from where you are. And sometimes, like I said, it's not the same every day. Sometimes you have meetings, 2-3 meetings first thing in the morning. Sometimes somebody has an issue, you have to resolve it. So it depends. It's not always the same every day. I also, for the question that you asked Mr. Stan, I will, before he speaks on that, I will just say, like a Linux system administrator, you have a bunch of opportunity. You can apply for varieties of job, like I did. You can even apply for the role of a Linux system engineer. You can apply for the role of a special IT specialist. Anything that has a Linux in the job description. Anything that has Linux in the job description. Like for me, Linux server especially, but also we have a window right there. So I even have work on window a little bit. So it's just like anything. When I was applying for jobs, I look for anything that has a Linux, and I just apply for it.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
that is the answer right there, right? So, yeah, the title, we have so many titles, So where my first job, my title was Unit Specialist. The second one was Senior Software Engineer. The third one was Senior Linux Specialist, something like that. So it varies, right? So you can get a job as a Linux System Administrator, Linux Engineer, Software Engineer, things like that. But in the job description, just make sure that you have the word Linux on it, and two Linux tools, and you can apply for that job. And yeah, that is it. Anything that need to do with Linux, the title, they put whatever as a title.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Another question from anyone?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
Hi. Thanks. If you can hear any background, so I'm driving right now. My question is, what's the minimum salary once we get hired for this, based on your experience?
Okay. Good question. Yeah, that is why all of us are here, right? Because of money, right? Yeah. So do you want to talk about it? Mr. Moses, he's asking about the range of salaries that we can make in this.
Yeah. when it comes to money, I remember what Mr. Stan would tell you: don't sell yourself cheap. Yeah, don't sell yourself cheap. You know what that means? It depends on what you know, like your capacity. I had it sometimes I had somebody lowball me, like you know what I mean, like was gonna give me some money, thinking I was gonna accept it, but I did not accept it because I believed I am worth more than that. I know more than that. You understand? So it depends on how equipped you are. You know what I mean? If you know your thing, somebody can pay you 65,000, 70,000, and you'll be okay. Now, so if somebody, Mr. A, can earn 90,000, 100,000 a year, 85,000 a year, so why should I accept 65,000 a year? So depends on how you can market yourself, and that's just it. If you know your thing,
Yeah.
defend your thing. You can earn more than I do.
Yeah.
Depending on how you can defend yourself, what you know. So there's no limit. You can say, okay, with this range of course, you're gonna see some job description. They're going like, okay, between 80,000 and 100,000. But we also seen in this class too people who were hired on. They went for interview for a fixed salary for a month, but after the interview, they told them, though, we like you, we're gonna increase your salary right there.
Yeah.
So it depends on you. So if you can defend what yourself, you know what you know, I think there's no limit. There's no limit. And also, if you know, like, it all depends on you. Like I said, you can go for an interview. Somebody, okay, they're gonna offer you 80,000. You say, oh, sorry, I'm gonna decline. I want 100,000. I want 95,000. I want more money. So, and if you did good in the interview, they're gonna come back to you. They don't care about the money. They will give you the money. Just anything you want, they'll give it to you, as long as you know your stuff. That's it. They're not paying for your face. They don't, they're not paying to see your face over there. You're gonna do work,
Yeah.
like the quality of your job. So they don't care. They're gonna give you anything, as long as you can defend yourself.
That
Why
is
some
correct.
people
That
say,
is,
yeah,
that
that's
is
it.
it. That is what Moses already said, and that is it. You know, if you think you know, you should know what you worth. And we will talk about all of that in this class, right? And I will tell you that if you finish this class, if you start from the beginning and finish it, you did the project, you don't want to accept something less than $40 an hour. I will tell you that. Some people, you can go and accept it. That is, that is what you want. But you don't want, if you want to get my advice, if they want to give you something less than $40, you can tell them that no, to keep it. You are not desperate. You are going to get yours. You are going to get your own job. So you don't want to accept something less. So the salary depends. We have two forms of salary. Okay, maybe it will be salary, yearly salary, or hourly rate. Hourly rate, if they want to hire you for contract first. Some company will hire you for contract and see how you work, and with that they might convert you to full time, like convert you to permanent position. Some company will hire you directly as permanent position, full time. So when we say full time, that doesn't mean that the contract is not full time. It's still 40 hour, 40. You are going still to do 40 hours a week. Okay, so full time just means permanent. Permanent, they hire you permanently. It's not contract. It's not like a 1 year contract, 2 years contract or something. It's permanent until that company still exists. You can stay with the company forever. That is what permanent means. The contract means they might tell you that it is 6-month contract or 1 year contract. Okay, if they say 6-year contract and extend, or 6-year contract and convert to full time later, things like that. So if it is a contract to start, that one is a hourly rate. Hourly rate in this for those who already teach, I already have somebody that make $73 an hour. Honestly, I already have somebody that with the first job with it was a lady, with her first job, they give her $73 an hour. You can do the math. How much she's making yearly? It's a lot of money. Her first job is $73. So it depends. And for yearly, have people that make 135 from their first job. And depend on how you are growing, and then we keep adding money. Some people make 80, some people make 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And so you are the one in this field, you are the one that going to tell them what you want to make. Maybe, we are going to talk about that. When they call you, they are going to ask you, we saw your resume, it seems like you have experience on this. We want to, we have this position. What do you want to charge us? That is what they are going to ask you. What do you want to charge us? Based on your experience, what do you want to make? You are the one that are going to tell them what you think you're worth. Right? You are going to tell them what you think you're worth. And they are going to negotiate. If you tell them that, okay, I need $80 an hour, and they might say, oh, okay, we don't have $80. How about we pay you 50? You are the one that to tell them that, 50 is too low for you. How about you give me 70? And you negotiate and you agree with one amount, and they're going to send you an email about that so that you can sign for that. So before you do the interview. So you know what you want to make before you even do the interview. Right? And now, like Mr. Moses said it, there are some stations, you do the interview, they will impress, and they say, okay, that amount that you even agree for, we want to add more on top of that because of the way that interview went. We already see things like that, where they just add money right there before you start working. You haven't started working yet before with just the interview. With what you talk to them, they tell you that they are going to add more money to that. It happened. So it depends, but the range, if we want to say a salary, the range will be something from 80 to, let's say, 135 for your first job, something like that. Do we answer your question?
Yes, you did. Thank you so much. Okay, my next question is about if you want to be like an expert in this field, how to upgrade? Is there any way to like another level to upgrade?
Yeah, you can upgrade like you want to move up, right? You want to get the higher certificate. Is that what you are saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So there are a lot of, so you just need the foundation first, right? You need the foundation. If your foundation is well made, like you have a good foundation, the sky is your limit, right? So you already have good foundation. I told you that I teach engineer. If you want, you can come to do the engineer class with me. If you don't want, you can, you don't have to. You can learn by yourself now because you already have the good foundation. I already have some students that finish administrator with me, and they do self-learning, and they get the engineer certificate by themselves, and they get some other certificate, the specialist certificate by themselves. But right now, apart from this administrator certificate that I teach the engineer. If you want, you can get the certificate, the engineer certificate with me. You don't have to, but you can do another class with me and get that certificate. And maybe in the future, maybe I'm going to add. And again, if you want to go more than that, I can guide you. I can give you the resource. Use this resource to get the certificate that you want to get. It depends on your path, the path that you wanna go to.
Oh, thank you so much.
You good? All right. Any other question, Mr. Ryan?
I do have a question for Moses. I don't know if he's still in the chat.
Yeah, I think so. If he's still there, he's still there.
So
Yeah.
my question would be, as far as the transition between finishing this class and getting a job, like, How did you look for the job? What platform? How long it took you? What was a couple challenges, stuff like that you got? That would be like one of my main questions.
If I get your question right, the transition from the
Learning.
class, the
Yeah.
course itself, then to the time after the when I obtained the certificate, then when I started applying for jobs, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that is
That's what.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everything is timed, programmed in the sequence. You just have to follow the trend, like the way Mr. Stan already planned the class. First of all, you have to make sure you attend your class regularly. Keep up with the project. You're gonna get projects. Have a study group. Yeah, you gotta form a group like people who are ready, you know, so that you can encourage yourself, because that's another aspect of it. If you have people in the same group who are willing, who has the same dedication as you, because I happen to belong to one too, because people who are going to call you, they're studying and they didn't see you, they're going to give you a call. Hey, we're having a class. Where are you? That kind of stuff. So anywhere you are, you're going to run home. Like, I'm coming, I'm on my way home. You have to join them, because they're going to help you. So that's another thing. Then when you finish the class, you're going to set your group will review for the exam, for certification exam. Then after that, you obtain the certification. Then there's the Sunday class. That group is a special group class for people who are looking for job. So you're not going to be left alone after you obtain the certificate like that. Just go and get a job for yourself. No, it continues. It's like your money is not done. Like you paid for everything, so it's a full package. So you go attend a class on Sundays. There are people, seniors who are working, who have a 5 years experience, who have passed through the process. They're gonna help you, train you, tell you what to say. Like in this situation, if you are asked, it's like you're not going to be left alone. So you have this kind of a mentorship right from the beginning. That's why I say, like, you are lucky, you are in a good end, because right from the time you started class, everything, you get a certificate, you are certified admin. Then you got to graduate to another class. You're not paying for that class. That's free again. The Sunday class they are just seniors, experts. So they're going to mentor you again until you get a job. See the guys the two guys who spoke before me, right? They were part of that class. I remember when they sat in front of people, seniors, they were being bombarded with questions. I was asked questions. I was being interviewed in that Sunday class. It starts by 7 p.m. to 10. Sometimes it lasts to 12 p.m. Midnight, because you're gonna be like, it's like a re-interview. They're gonna interview, especially if you have an interview. So they're gonna tell you what to say, this kind of stuff, like mentor you. So and they're gonna help you with your resume, and Mr. Stan is gonna help you with your resume too. So he's gonna discuss that with you. So that's just the sequence. I'm just trying to walk you through that process. Yeah, it's like from the beginning to the end. You're not gonna be left alone until you get a job. That's the summary.
So you good? Normally the class is 6 months. Okay. After the 6 months, if you were following the class, you do all of your project, you'll be ready to go and pass the exam. You pass that exam, the passport to get to the Sunday class is the certificate. You have to have that certificate first. When you got that certificate, now you move to Sunday class. If that Sunday class, depend on if you were doing your project before and you were repeating everything that we are doing before, you're ready for the Sunday class. You go there, they just, I'll be there. A lot of people will be there. They'll be asking you questions if you have interview, right? Now, with just 1 month of that is enough for you if you're really ready to get a job. Even less, 2 months, or depend on how ready you are, right? And you will be able to get your job. So in about 8 months, if you put everything to this, you can get a job. And some people will take 2 years. Let's just be honest. Yeah. Some people will take 2 years, some people will take more than that because they are putting effort and leave it and come back and leave it. So it will take time. We good? Another question? Amin?
Hi,
Hello?
yeah, I'm Ermin. Sorry, I'm not very good in English. I try to speak.
Yeah,
The